Hey everybody, Brandon here. Welcome back for another awesome and insightful episode of Home Membership. Today we're going to dive in and take a look back at TikTok and see what this user has to say about American Home Shield. Now first, if you haven't already, don't forget, give us a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you've had American Home Shield. Let me know what your experience was like with them. And more importantly, if you've ever tried Home Membership, let me know as well. We are always looking for feedback on how we're doing, how we can improve, how you've enjoyed the service, so on and so forth. And in the description below, you will see a link to our website, homemembership.com. You can head over there and check out both our free tiered plan and our paid tier plan to get you started on your journey when it comes to covering you in case of any unforeseen circumstances that may or may not happen in your home. But now let's dive in, take a look, and see what this user has to say about American Home Shield.
I'm making this video because I have a tiny bit of a platform and I want to make sure everybody knows to never ever use the company American Home Shield for your home warranty. Our air conditioning broke 2 weeks ago. They have sent contractors to our house to diagnose the same problem 3 times. In that time, they have refused to give any updates. They have constantly led us along. They have lied to us. They have lied about what contractors said on their reports. They are doing everything they can to make sure that they don't have to give us a dime to fix their air conditioning in the middle of the summer in Los Angeles. They do not care about human beings. They are a terrible company. Do not give them any of your money or your service.
Wow, that is powerful. In the middle of LA in the summer, air conditioning goes. Obviously, you want that fixed ASAP. You want to be back up and running as soon as possible. And sadly, we've seen on here time and time again, when it comes to some of these companies and their fine print, little loopholes that they could search for and ways to try and get in and out. I've never really heard of them lying about what was on the report from their own technicians, because generally speaking, these are technicians that almost exclusively work with companies like American Home Shield, so I'm actually surprised genuinely by this. And I cannot emphasize enough, when you are shopping around for your home warranty, you want to make sure that you read the fine print. We've done episodes here in the past where we actually dive in and look at the fine print and analyze it to see where we could find these little loopholes and gray areas, things that may or may not be covered. And you really have to make sure, above all else, that you are choosing a company that leads with pillars like trust and transparency and stuff like that, because it is so pivotal that when these things happen, you don't want to be out not only paying for the membership, but then also out the cost of doing the repair to get somebody there. They've been messing around with this gentleman for weeks and weeks and weeks. They're not giving him any updates. They're lying about the report. It sounds like no matter what, they're not going to cover them. Sadly, in some of these instances, you will actually see that by making some of these public videos that just reveal the truth, sometimes then they'll try to square up with that person individually, so that, I guess, is a good way to try and recuperate your loss, but it's sad that it even has to come to that. So what I would recommend is, when you're shopping around for your company that is a best fit for you, look for transparency. So for example, if you are on homemembership.com and you check out our website, you're going to see our coverage chart and our pricing sheet. Now, on that pricing sheet, it is going to tell you, broken down by part and labor, every single thing that's covered. You will see how much that repair is worth for the part and the labor separated. You will get that combined amount to be able to fix whatever happens. So if it's your air conditioning and it needs coolant, or it needs a compressor or something like that, you can very easily just look at the coverage chart, the technician that you're able to choose, so somebody who's trusted in your area, recommended to you by a friend or family, someone that you researched and found that is a stand-up business person, can diagnose the problem, and then you will get paid the amount that that part requires. So for the part and the labor, and if you decide that you want to spend extra and take that as a credit and upgrade your machine, that's totally fine. You have the ability to do that. The reason for this is our main objective is not to upgrade or replace. It is to get you back up and running, fix what's broken, so that way you could be as comfortable as possible and back to running as usual. So whatever you decide to do with the credit's up to you, and more importantly, you get to choose your own service provider, so someone who's trusted in your area, someone who's recommended by a friend or family member, someone that you researched and saw was a stand-up reputable technician, not whoever we have that's available, that's in our network, that has a 1.2 star rating on Google. You get to pick whoever you'd like. So again, I hope you find this information useful. Head on over to homemembership.com. You can check out our free plan, which is jam-packed with a ton of amazing benefits that are complimentary, from access to discounts, from a service provider search tool, to all sorts of free information. Or if you're ready to take the step and start getting those cash benefits to be able to cover your property should anything happen. We never want it to, obviously, but when you own a home, especially an older home, it's bound to happen eventually. It's happened to me. I'm just replacing a dishwasher and I have to redo some of the plumbing because that caused our dishwasher to be a problem. So there's never a break when it comes to home ownership. But if you're in a position where you don't want to have to weather the storm by yourself, having that little bit of extra cushion to ease the burden when it does happen, I find to be one of the best pieces of mind that you could possibly have. So I hope you found this video helpful, and in the meantime, my name is Brandon. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.